Oh yeah, you wanna see that?
You know, in order to get my back diagnosed, it took 2 years. And it's because it took 6 months to get an MRI. Then after you get your MRI, it takes another 3 months to go see the specialist that sees the MRI. You gotta wait another 3 months to go see your primary care physician in order for him to schedule you with another specialist. That takes another 6 months. And then you go see that specialist and he wants images that take another 6 months to get to see. So here you are, years down the fucking line before they even know what's wrong. I mean, fuck, I got out 5 years ago and I'm waiting. You know, good luck to the guy that's getting out right now. Fucking good luck to you, bro.
Some of America's military veterans, men and women, we all owe a tremendous debt to, are dying.
It all started with an investigation by CNN that found veterans aren't getting the care they deserve.
They're dying needlessly because of long waits and delayed care at some U.S. veterans' hospitals.
The response in Washington was predictable.
Are people, quote unquote, cooking the books?
First, the defense from the man in charge.
I'm not aware, other than a number of isolated cases.
Then, the outrage from Congress.
Responded to over 100,000 requests for information.
Ma'am, veterans died.
Then, the ritual resignation.
That breach of integrity is irresponsible, it is indefensible, and unacceptable.
And then a promise to do things better.
For folks who've been fighting on the battlefield, they should not have to fight a bureaucracy at home to get the care that they've earned.
They shouldn't, but they are. Beyond the politics and the media frenzy of this latest VA scandal, we wanted to find someone who's at the center of the issue. So we're in Portland, Oregon, and we're meeting with an Iraq War veteran, Curtis Shanley, to hear his story and how he's been trying to get answers from the VA for months.
My back is really stiff when I wake up. So I kind of get up, I sit in my recliner and kind of recline it back and just stretch a little bit. And then, you know, like stretch it out a little bit, but fuck, it hurts bad.
For the past 5 years, this is what life has been like for 29-year-old Marine Curtis Shanley.
You know, I could pop Vicodin or some shit, but then I'm not gonna get nothing done all day, you know?
He can't work, can't stand up for more than an hour at a time, and some days can't even get out of bed.
I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that. I don't even know what it is.
His doctor offered him all kinds of pain medications, but he stopped taking them because he didn't want to get hooked.
And I was telling him, like, I'm tired of popping 6 pills, 8 pills a day, you know? Like, I don't want to deal with this.
Curtis depends entirely on his live-in girlfriend, Tanya Tapp. While he's stuck at home, she works 3 jobs, 7 days a week to support them.
If I didn't have Tanya in my life, I don't know where I'd be. You know, and me being a man growing up the way I did, I was always taught a man provides. And I sit here and I can't do shit. Everything revolves around it. You know, I can't do certain things. If I need to go to the grocery store or anything like that, I have to take someone with me. You know, it's hard for me to get dressed in the morning. It's a real big hassle. This right here is the worst fucking part of my day right here. You know, my girlfriend has to shower with me and wash my lower body because I can't. And it's degrading, to say the least. It's humbling, you know, because I consider myself very independent and I feel I like to do everything on my own. You can ask Tanya, I hate asking for help, I hate it. And it's just taken what I thought was gonna be my future and totally twisted it around.
Shanley was just 19 and in good shape when he enlisted in the Marines.
Operation Iraq Freedom, 7 TAC 9. Here in the great city of Baghdadi.
He served 2 deployments in Iraq as an infantryman.
I love every second of it. You get up, you're dirty, you're nasty, you put a chew in, you light a cigarette, you go on patrol, you cuss, you know, you're being the manliest man you could ever think of. You're a fucking warrior grunt, carrying around the biggest guns the military has. You're a fucking badass. There ain't nothing better than that shit, you know? Even combat, I miss that shit.
Cool. That's cool, man.
Much of his time in Iraq was spent bouncing around on patrol in a Humvee, and it took a toll on his back. Tell us about how you hurt your back, how your back problems started.
Well, my back problem started on my first deployment. I remember I pulled myself out of my truck and something just, I guess, slipped in my back or did something. I don't really know what happened, but I remember I was just in excruciating pain like I've never felt before. Like it felt like if I moved any which way, like my body was just like made of glass. It was just gonna break. And that's the first time I ever noticed it. And so when you're a boot, you don't get to just say, I'm going to medical, or hey, my back hurts, I ain't going on patrol. Fuck no. You don't get to say that, you know? So I just kind of fucking suck it up and deal with it.
The pain only got worse when he returned home. For years, he was told by his doctor at the Portland Veteran Affairs Hospital that nothing was seriously wrong.
I couldn't believe that there was nothing wrong with me. I just kind of refused to believe it.
It wasn't until he saw an outside doctor, a friend of the family, that he realized it was much more serious. An MRI revealed that his disc was almost destroyed, leaving nerves exposed. He went back to the VA doctor with this information.
He had this cadence to his voice that was like he was about to tell me a family member died or diagnosed me with cancer or some crazy shit, you know?
He knew he screwed up.
Yeah, so he started off with, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, I was like, okay, you know, he's really apologetic. Oh my God, you were so right. He kept saying, you were so right. I'm so sorry. You know, you must be in so much pain. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
He still had to wait 6 months for surgery. But instead of getting better, the crippling pain continued. He spent months calling the VA trying to get answers, but couldn't get an appointment, or even anyone to talk to him on the phone.
This is the main number to the VA up here and then an extension.
We wanted to see what would happen if a reporter made the same call Curtis had been making for months.
Okay, and you're a reporter with whom?
Coincidence or not, the VA was much more responsive with a reporter on the line. How's your pain level when you're driving?
Oh, it sucks.
They promised to call us back, and 2 hours later, they did.
So it's a public relations officer. It's not any medical staff calling.
So this is the public affairs officer from the VA.
Which we knew
was
was
just
going to
calling
happen.
Curtis right now. We're gonna get on the phone with him in the car.
I'm just trying to get information on what doctor I saw and you know, some sort of, if he did a write-up on why he only did my spinal fusion as opposed to doing both. I just haven't heard anything.
Yeah, well, that's not right.
The public affairs officer, Dan Herigstad, promised to get Curtis answers. So we went over to Curtis's mom's house to tell her the news.
Hello. Hey guys.
Hi there.
What are you making? It smells delicious.
Hi, how are you? Good. We just had a successful call with the VA, believe it or not.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you all about it. As soon as they told me they were reporters, you should have heard the running around. You could hear them, you know, pattering their feet in the background, running around.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. I've never had anyone talk to me that nice at the VA before.
Well, there you go.
I think the breaking point for Curtis was when my daughter got pregnant with Troy, and he was like, I don't want to be the crazy uncle on pain pills.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I want to be happy. I don't want to be cranky.
It gets old because I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing my own self. Oh, my back, this, that, the VA, blah, you know. So I'm sure that the family is tired of hearing it, and I don't blame them.
So we just got word that after Curtis and I talked to the VA yesterday, he got a call from his surgeon, who he hasn't heard from in 6 months. Interesting timing. But we're gonna go meet up with him right now to see what the surgeon said to him.
He said, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna explain everything to you, I'm gonna see where we're at, you know, post-op, where to take it from here, how we can alleviate your discomfort, and if we can make you stronger, we will. And, you know, I was really appreciative. He was very nice, and, you know, I explained to him, I was like, you know, this is exactly what I was looking for, but I was just looking for it 6 months prior.
Shortly after our visit with Curtis, the government released an audit of the nation's Veteran Affairs healthcare facilities, and it revealed that his story is far from unique. According to the audit, more than 57,000 newly returned veterans waited more than 90 days for care, and nearly 64,000 others had sought appointments but never got them.
All the different levels of care, from homelessness to social work.
We met up with Dan Herigstad, the public affairs officer from Portland's VA hospital, who had called Curtis the day before.
And of course, all your primary care that we have at our 12 sites.
Were you surprised to hear Curtis's case?
Surprised? Not necessarily, because it does happen on occasion. It's a large organization. When you see 85,000 individuals through your facility on an annual basis, over nearly 880,000 appointments, sometimes things happen.
In general, do you think that vets receive the care that they deserve from the VA?
Yes, I think our facility, Portland VA Medical Center, we provide exceptional care. We have great professionals who treat veterans the way they should be treated. We certainly have issues. We have some concerns about wait times for us. We're meeting most of the standards, but we know we could do better.
And with the federal investigation going on, does anything worry you about what they found?
So far, no. We don't have any particular worries at all.
But the federal auditors did have worries about Portland's VA. They found that this facility had one of the top 5 longest wait lists in the nation. The audit also put the Portland VA on a list of facilities that now face further investigation in a nationwide probe into an alleged scheme to cover up the long wait times.
They don't need secret wait lists. They have actual wait lists that are just waiting for you to wait in line for fucking years. There ain't no one regulating the VA. Who, Congress? Good luck with that. Good luck with them getting together and figuring shit out. They can't even fucking figure out what color the sky is, let alone what the fuck's going on with us, man. You know, you got this huge troop surge. You're sending all these guys to fucking Afghanistan. What do you do at home? Nothing.
In hindsight, would you do it all over again?
Yeah, no problem. I wouldn't give that up for anything in the world. Ever. I don't regret nothing I did. I'm proud to be a Marine. I don't care if I'm fucked up. Whatever. I just want what's owed to me. I'm a young man, I'm capable of working. Just make me so I can work. And I'll leave you alone. You don't have to pay me no monthly stipend. You don't have to pay me disability. Just fix me so I can get back out and on with my life. That's what I want.